Breslin Small is your typical kid.
Very active, always is running around dancing. So to see her now, like not even be able to walk from her room to the bathroom was very concerning.
Like many kids this winter, Breslin caught influenza A. But after a few days at home, her mom Jacqueline began to wonder if this was more than a viral illness.
Like the fever was back, which we kind of understood. Flu could kind of come and go a little bit, or some of those symptoms could. But then she attempted to get out of bed and couldn't stand, like immediately just fell to the floor. And that was sort of the red flag of like, this seems a little different than a typical flu symptom.
Seeing your child struggle with sickness is every parent's nightmare. Losing the ability to walk is even more frightening. So the Smalls sought help from Acute Care. That's where PA Travis Slaba discovered that Breslin's body had developed a severe and rare condition from her flu.
Benign acute childhood myositis. Not very common. I've seen it probably 2 or 3 times in my life. And 70% of the time it's caused from influenza.
Myositis targets the proteins in the muscles, leaving them weaker, and can also impact the heart and kidneys. Thankfully for the Smalls, this viral type of the disease is far more manageable once diagnosed.
It's relief that they were able to explain that, but then also like scary in the sense of some of the things they started talking about. Like now they're starting talking about, kidney issues and things like that. And it becomes really eye-opening that this can go bad really fast.
Essentially everything will be normal other than their CPK levels. And typical CPK levels are less than 150. And most of these kids with myositis, it'll be between 1,000 and 2,500. And hers was a little bit higher, but you track the CPK levels, and thankfully we tracked it and it started coming down right away. And generally it's self-limiting and resolved on its own with just Tylenol, ibuprofen, and fluids.
For her, she was lucky that she was able to maintain by drinking and just a lot of fluids on her own. She got 2 days of getting to drink whatever she wanted.
Breslin is back to her normal self, and Jacqueline hopes their story provides relief for parents for when scary symptoms pop up. It's also a reminder that the team at your local clinic is more than okay with your visit and is just as invested in getting the diagnosis.
You see 1,000 colds a year, and you walk in the room and you're always thinking, am I going to see that 1 in a million? Am I going to see, okay, I'm going to see a viral myocarditis, and they're having congestive heart failure symptoms. Am I going to see that, inflammatory or viral myositis? It's always in the back of your mind. You don't see them very often, but it's always, okay, let's make sure we don't forget about these more serious things when children present somewhat atypically.
Me as a parent before this winter, I had never heard of this. I hope it becomes more familiar for people. So that way it is maybe less scary for them.